air
Oh
quote.
no,
We're not done saying those. So
no,
y'all just
no,
put our
no.
seatbelt on and thank the football gods and that or whatever, and thank the Most High that we got good football because we got it we definitely got it, y'all. And college football is changing, but it does seem like these G5 teams are hungry to play these Power 5 teams. And I tell you what, how we used to always have shows, and I used to always and we talked about the Group of Five having their own college football playoff. Well, I would say now that the Group of Five is trying to make a statement to the Power Five, like, look, y'all motherfuckers ain't really no better than us.
Yeah,
We
especially
coming in and we giving y'all battles. Like, we need more teams in the playoff.
yeah, especially with the portal and everything like that,
Yeah,
and just teams are not able to hoard as much talent as they used to. Now,
yeah,
some teams are still able to do it, but I think that may be something that's temporary. Like, all right, I'm gonna,
yeah.
take some money and stuff like that. And then it's like, all right, if I go out and have a good year, all right, my price goes up. And it's like, are you willing to, to swallow that cost? Or if you're not, then I'm gonna go somewhere else to another team that can fit that under the budget. So yeah.
I think, I know this sound crazy, y'all, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of pushback for this comment, but I think North Dakota State and South Dakota State need to try to make a push to get in the Pac-12 so they can get some funding going on over there. And that'll make them competitive. I know they may start off as a low tier Pac-12 team, but they may not. You never know. They develop well over there. I think
But that's a
they
big
don't.
jump though.
It is. It is.
That's
It
a
is.
massive jump.
So,
That's a
so I
massive
mean, I
jump.
mean, that's why I said I know I'll get some pushback for it. But
Yeah.
as far as the funding go, as far as the funding go, they if they had some funding there and they could probably retain some of their talent, or been able to bring in some talent to develop, that them squads would be something different, bro. Them squads would be something different. I mean, what is there else to do in North Dakota and South Dakota State? What else is there to do but play football, but focus on your craft? You know what I mean? Go out there, train hard, forget about the outside world, lock in, worry about football, get your grades, graduate college, and focus on football and throughout the year, work out. I mean, those teams they still putting NFL talent out there. So just imagine what those teams would do if they had the funding. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't know if that's a big jump. But maybe he said I agree. I think CU can upset Cincinnati. A
Oh.
G5. He's saying they're a G5 team, man. He's saying they're a G5 team. That's what he's saying. All right, man. This game right here, Texas A&M in Florida. Now I'm gonna have to keep it a buck like that with this right here. These two particular teams, and I don't really know too much about Texas A&M besides what they showed versus Notre Dame, and then Florida. Miami just beat them around. They just trying to figure out. He want to start two different quarterbacks. DJ Lagway, and he want to put in the other quarterback. So I don't know how that's going to work out for the Gators. I think you just need to stick with one and roll with it. DJ Lagway obviously is the better quarterback down there in Florida. So if you're going to start him and play him, you need to go ahead and play him. I think that may buy you some time to play DJ Lagway. I think that's where he's going. Like, look, because if you got that older quarterback in there, more experienced quarterback, and you still get your ass kicked the whole season, even though you got the toughest schedule in all of college football, Billy Napier, you really out the door. But if you start DJ Lagway, at least you got some kind of excuse saying that I'm trying to get this young quarterback together. And it may buy you another season or two. I don't know, because at this point we know he kind of in a hot seat. He can't keep taking a lot of these L's. That's just and I know this don't really got too much to do with the game, but I'm just thinking like maybe that may buy him some time. Kind of like what the Bears is going through right now with Caleb Williams. Okay, we gonna start. You know what I mean? Get draft Caleb Williams. So let me play DJ Lagway, try to get him developed, because the other quarterback obviously ain't getting it done right now. I'm going blank with his name, but yeah, because Billy Napier might be out the door. But then let me just keep it frank and just make this pick in this game, man. Um, I'm going with Texas A&M in this game, man. I think Texas A&M wins this game. I think they. I don't know. I think they was. I think that might have been a first week game versus Notre Dame and what they showed, man. I'm going with them, man, and for the W. Even though the Gators are at home, I think Texas A&M go down there and they play these guys well. That's what I think. What you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A&M too, man. I mean, I spoke. I'm not gonna say highly. I spoke favorably about Florida going into this particular season, and I do think that maybe they could maybe catch fire. But when you start doing this, we're gonna play two quarterback thing. I think it hinders what you can do offensively because now you have because the nuance of it. You got a receiver that's used to the quarterback delivering the ball okay this way. All right, well the other quarterback is in, so now I got to make an adjustment for that.
Mm-hmm.
You have a situation where okay, well, one quarterback may have certain strengths that the other one doesn't. So play calling is going to be different, right? Um, Lagway, since probably doesn't have as much of a grasp of the offense as Graham Mertz does, right? Which I don't. To be honest, again, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I don't think Graham Mertz is that bad. I just think
Okay.
it's kind of one of those Kyle McCord situations to me, where it's like individuals expected you to be something that you're not. I
Uh
think,
huh.
and again, I can't speak for Florida fans, but I think they're probably
Okay.
still upset about the Will Greer situation from some years back, where Will Greer was taken away from them, and they saw some hope and some promise, like okay, this is finally the quarterback post Tebow that's going to actually be able to help get us there. Obviously, and then they had Kyle Trask under Dan Mullen, but I don't think
Mm-hmm.
Trask had as high of a ceiling as Will Greer had. But I don't think Graham Mercer's that bad. But again, and to me, I don't. He could start DJ Lagway, but like Billy Napier, I think you've pretty much made your bed, right? From a recruiting perspective, from just the whole embarrassment with the Jaden Rashada situation, to I still say Nick Saban finessed like played chess with him in terms of getting him to hire the defensive coordinator Adam Anderson because the rumor was, oh well, Nick Saban was gonna hire Adam Anderson from Southern Miss, and then Billy Napier swoops in like, no, you're gonna come to Florida, and it's like, bro, like you shouldn't have done that. Then he brought in his guy from you know whoever he coached at previously, brought him in to kind of be somewhat of an analyst, and I think
Yeah.
this is one of the things that's not talked about when these lower tier guys take these big time jobs. It's like you don't have the Rolodex big enough to maybe put together a staff that's large enough for this. And not to kind of jump off subject, but kind of
Mm-hmm.
back to a discussion that you and Rawhide were having when he was just talking about the infrastructure of it all, where you have a program that has everything already there. They just need the right person to navigate it, right? And
Uh
Florida,
huh.
those ready-made type of programs where you need a guy that understand what's going on. And I think
Okay.
that was a big jump for Billy Napier. And I think that's one of the issues that happens with a lot of these G5 coaches. When they make this particular jump,
Yeah.
you don't have enough guys. You may not have, and then another thing is about charisma. You gotta have a certain charisma to have people, not just for the players to believe in you, but you gotta have enough charisma to have coaches to believe in you, veteran coaches as well, right?
Okay.
But this has been an absolute mess. Like Billy Napier, you're gone. Like it doesn't matter if you play. It doesn't matter if you played your entire last recruiting class. Like they come in
Mm.
hard spots. Like I mean, it's over. Like because it's better to go ahead and end it now than for it to permeate. I know the rumor mill is kind of heating up. Like the story was out. Oh well, Lane Kiffin he would opt to leave. To leave, and that would be their 21st century Steve Spurrier. To me. But with that being said, nah, man, I'm like I said, I gotta go with I gotta go with Yeah, I gotta go with. I'm gonna go with A&M. I like Connor Wigman, so that's right.
DJ stats last week: 18 for 24, 435 yards, 3 touchdowns. Think they will stick
And
with one?
this is not Sanford. To say it was not Sanford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so nah, man, it's a wrap. Now again, I'll say this. In my opinion, Florida does have enough offensive talent to put Texas A&M in a peculiar situation. But Billy Napier is the play caller. Billy Napier, are you going to be able to call plays in certain, like, can you string drives and plays together to make your team successful? And I don't feel like he can do that.
All right. All right. So that